Hollywood is no stranger to drama, but sometimes the biggest controversies happen off-screen. Over the years, several high-profile actors have been unexpectedly fired from their own shows, shocking fans and reshaping TV history. Take Charlie Sheen, whose off-the-rails antics and public war of words with 2.5 Men creator Chuck Lorre turned his career into a train wreck.
You are no match for this warlock. My power will consume you every losing day.
Or Kevin Spacey, once the king of House of Cards, who was shown the door faster than you can say scandal after serious misconduct allegations surfaced.
It was definitely not the greatest coming out party ever. I will admit that.
From bitter feuds to shocking controversies, here are the actors who went from center stage to out of the picture in the blink of an eye. Let's begin with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah, I am on a drug.
When 2.5 Men premiered in 2003, Charlie Sheen's portrayal of the charming yet reckless Charlie Harper made the show an instant hit.
Do me a favor, a little less looking out, a little more moving out.
His real-life persona closely mirrored his character, and by the 8th season, he was earning a record-breaking $1.8 million per episode. However, behind the scenes, his personal life was spiraling out of control.
You are no match for this warlock. My power will consume you every losing day.
By the late 2000s, Sheen's struggles with substance abuse, wild partying, and legal issues became impossible to ignore. While producers tolerated his antics for years, things came to a head in 2011 when his erratic behavior disrupted production.
Erratic?
I will
you
give him
didn't
that.
behave erratically on the set or anything
never.
like that?
No, I was too busy delivering.
Missing rehearsals and creating tension on set, Sheen became a liability for Warner Brothers Television.
The derogatory stuff is true.
Yeah.
But
The breaking point came when he launched a public attack on 2.5 Men creator Chuck Lorre, making inflammatory remarks on the Alex Jones radio show, which were captured on ABC News that forced CBS to take action.
I've spent, I think, close to the last decade effortlessly and
In March 2011, Sheen was officially fired and the show was put on hold. Instead of damage control, Sheen doubled down with bizarre media appearances, declaring himself winning with tiger blood. Meanwhile, Ashton Kutcher replaced him and his character was dramatically written off.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I was just trying to drown my...
Though Sheen later attempted a comeback with anger management, his Hollywood reign never fully recovered.
She wrecked mine.
Oh, come on, Jordan. Now you're just talking out of anger.
No, I'm not!
Up next is an actor whose downfall led to his shocking removal from House of Cards, Kevin Spacey. When House of Cards debuted in 2013, it redefined television, becoming Netflix's first major original series.
Honestly, Peter, do you really think these things just take care?
Kevin Spacey's portrayal of the ruthless Frank Underwood earned him critical acclaim, multiple Emmy nominations, and a Golden Globe, cementing his status as one of TV's most powerful actors.
Kevin Spacey, House of Cards.
However, as the show entered its 6th season, his off-screen actions overshadowed his success. In October 2017, actor Anthony Rapp accused Spacey of making inappropriate advances toward him when he was just 14. Spacey responded with an apology, but controversially used the moment to come out as gay on Twitter, a move widely criticized as a deflection.
It was definitely not the greatest coming out party ever. I will admit that.
Soon after, more allegations surfaced, including claims from House of Cards crew members who accused him of harassment. In response to the mounting allegations, Kevin Spacey released a video titled "Let Me Be Frank" on December 24th, 2018. In this video, he appears in character as Frank Underwood from House of Cards and addresses the viewers in a monologue that seems to allude to the controversies surrounding him.
And my confidence grows each day that soon enough you will know the
Under mounting pressure, Netflix acted swiftly, suspending production before ultimately firing Spacey. The network also scrapped his planned film Gore, cutting all ties with the actor. Writers reworked the show's final season, off Frank Underwood and shifting focus to Claire Underwood, played by Robin Wright. Spacey's downfall didn't stop there. He was also cut from All the Money in the World, with his scenes reshot. Despite occasional comeback attempts, he remains largely blacklisted from Hollywood. Moving on, we have Roseanne Barr.
Sounds like a great job.
Roseanne Barr was a groundbreaking force in television, creating and starring in Roseanne, a sitcom that deeply resonated with working-class America. The original series, 1988 to 1997, became a cultural landmark, praised for its realistic portrayal of middle-class life. When ABC revived the show in 2018, it became an overnight success, drawing over 18 million viewers in its premiere. However, Barr's triumphant return was short-lived due to a controversy that would derail her career. Known for her outspoken personality and polarizing social media presence, Barr often engaged in heated political debates online. But in May 2018, she went too far, posting a tweet comparing Valerie Jarrett, a former Obama advisor, to an ape. The backlash was immediate, with many condemning the remark as racist. Though Barr attempted to defend herself, claiming it was a joke and blaming medication, the damage was irreversible.
You know, I made a mistake, obviously. It cost me everything, my life's work, everything. I made a mistake, and I've paid.
ABC responded swiftly, canceling Roseanne the same day. Channing Dungey, ABC's entertainment president, called the tweet abhorrent and inconsistent with the network's values. Jussie Smollett was once a shining star on Empire, the smash hit Fox drama that kept audiences hooked with its perfect blend of music, family feuds, and high-stakes drama. As Jamal Lyons, Smollett quickly became a fan favorite. His powerful performance earned him critical acclaim, and he was celebrated for bringing much-needed LGBTQ+ representation to primetime television. But in 2019, his soaring career came crashing down in a scandal that not only ended his run on Empire, but also left his Hollywood future hanging by a thread. In January 2019, Smollett reported to Chicago police that he had been the victim of a hate crime. He claimed 2 masked men attacked him, hurled racial and homophobic slurs, placed a noose around his neck, and yelled, "This is MAGA country." The story gained massive media attention, with celebrities, politicians, and fans rallying in support of Smollett. However, cracks in his story began to show within weeks, raising eyebrows and sparking doubts. A police investigation soon uncovered a shocking twist that Smollett had allegedly masterminded the entire attack, enlisting 2 brothers who had previously worked as extras on Empire to stage the incident. Authorities claimed the whole ordeal was a calculated move to generate publicity and elevate his career, but instead of boosting his image, it sent his reputation into free fall. As the controversy escalated, Fox faced mounting pressure to address the situation. Initially, the network supported Smollett, but as more evidence emerged, public perception shifted. By February 2019, Empire producers decided to remove him from the final 2 episodes of season 5. Though Smollett maintained his innocence,
suicide. I am innocent, and I am not suicidal.
Fox eventually cut ties entirely. When Empire returned for its 6th and final season, his character was written out, with Jamal Lyons' absence explained through an off-screen storyline. Smollett was later convicted on multiple counts of disorderly conduct for filing a false police report, though he continued to deny the allegations. His career has yet to recover, as Hollywood largely distanced itself from him. What was once a promising future in television ended in scandal, making Smollett one of the most infamous cases of an actor losing their own show due to controversy. Next up, Danny Masterson.
We loved working with each other for the 8 years we did on that 70s show. We became
Danny Masterson built a strong television career, first gaining fame as Stephen Hyde on That 70s Show. Years later, he found renewed success on Netflix's The Ranch, starring alongside Ashton Kutcher. His character, Jameson Rooster Bennett, became a fan favorite for his sarcastic humor and sibling dynamic. But in 2017, shocking allegations surfaced that brought his time on the show and his career to an abrupt halt. In March 2017, multiple women accused Masterson of assault, with claims dating back to the early 2000s. As the investigation unfolded, Netflix faced growing pressure to respond, especially with the Me Too movement gaining momentum. Initially, the streaming platform remained silent, but as public scrutiny intensified, they were forced to act. By December 2017, Masterson was fired from The Ranch ranch, and his character was written out in season 3, with Rooster mysteriously vanishing. Despite his removal, Masterson denied all allegations. In 2020, he was officially charged with 3 counts of leading to a highly publicized trial. By 2023, he was convicted and sentenced to 30 years to life in prison. His downfall remains one of Hollywood's most dramatic, marking a career that ended in disgrace. Isaiah Washington. Isaiah Washington became a household name, playing the brilliant but intense Dr. Preston Burke on Grey's Anatomy. His character's complex romance with Dr. Christina Yang, Sandra Oh made him a fan favorite, and the show was quickly cemented as one of television's biggest hits.
After the bomb squad is through assessing him, I'm going to...
However, behind the scenes, tensions that would ultimately cost Washington his role were brewing. In 2006, during production on Grey's Anatomy's 3rd season, reports surfaced of an on-set altercation between Washington and co-star Patrick Dempsey. The dispute escalated when Washington allegedly used a homophobic slur while referring to castmates. The incident quickly made headlines, and as public backlash grew, Washington issued an apology. However, the controversy reignited at the 2007 Golden Globe Awards when he repeated the slur while denying he had used it, only fueling further outrage.